Welcome to our series on rural tourism and accommodation as a drought coping strategy. One significant challenge in rural areas is the failure to monetize their potential. Modern homes and accommodations are often seen as indicators of food security, especially during the planning process and needs assessment that leads to food and recovery-related assistance in rural areas. However, in reality, during drought, these homes and the general aesthetic value of rural areas cannot be monetized, leaving communities vulnerable. This series explores how rural tourism and accommodation can provide a sustainable solution, turning these assets into income-generating opportunities, especially during times of food scarcity and drought. Join us as we explore innovative strategies to help rural communities thrive even in challenging conditions. Now, welcome to our first presentation on how rural accommodation and tourism can serve as a vital strategy for coping with drought, particularly in Zimbabwe, Africa, and beyond. Drought can devastate rural communities that rely heavily on agriculture. Today, we will explore how tourism can provide alternative income sources, foster resilience, and promote sustainable development. Firstly, tourism offers economic diversification by generating additional income for rural communities. Hosting tourists brings in revenue from accommodations, guided tours, cultural experiences, and local crafts. Moreover, tourism creates jobs in hospitality, guiding services, and restaurant management, reducing reliance on agriculture. Tourism promotes sustainable resource management. It encourages the preservation of natural and cultural heritage, which leads to better overall resource management. Conservation efforts such as maintaining water resources for wildlife benefit both tourism and agriculture. Additionally, ecotourism educates visitors and locals on sustainable practices, fostering environmental stewardship. After benefiting from tourism, locals will see the true value of their local natural resources. Tourism empowers communities by providing training in hospitality, management, and conservation. This capacity building fosters development and resilience. Furthermore, tourism helps preserve local traditions, crafts, and practices, strengthening community identity and resilience. Investment in tourism often leads to improved infrastructure. For instance, rainwater harvesting systems, solar energy installations benefit both tourism facilities and local communities. Enhanced roads and communication networks support not just tourism, but also provide better access to markets, health services, and education for the entire community. Support from governments and NGOs is crucial for developing rural tourism. Policies that promote sustainable tourism can attract investments and grants, fostering development. Collaboration with academic institutions for research on sustainable practices and drought resilience provides valuable data and strategies. Despite the benefits, there are challenges to consider. Ensuring that tourism development is sustainable and doesn't deplete local resources is very crucial. Active community involvement in planning and decision-making is essential to equitably distribute benefits. Additionally, rural areas often struggle with marketing and attracting tourists, necessitating partnerships with tour operators and online platforms. So, in conclusion, rural accommodation and tourism provide viable strategies for coping with drought by diversifying incomes, promoting sustainable resource use, and empowering communities. Success depends on sustainable practices, strong community involvement, and supportive policies. By learning from successful examples globally, rural areas can better adapt to climate challenges while fostering economic and social development. So in our next video, part 2 of rural accommodation and tourism with the drought in mind, we are going to be talking about getting started with rural accommodation. The fear of not knowing what is required for one to start hosting guests in a rural setup stops many from starting. We need a change of mindset so that we can start planning and we can start looking at how we can host guests in rural areas, how we can raise money, and we look at all the different options that are available for us to be able to get started in having this rural accommodation and hosting guests. So let's continue the discussion in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss the next video. Let's work together to promote sustainable tourism and help rural communities thrive in the face of drought, among other challenges. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.